Juego. Welcome, everybody. Taekwondo we Raduz Sawaguego. That's how you say that.
Someone there? It's cold.
This is a chilling afterlife. Is this the river Styx? Or it also could remind you of from Dante's Inferno.
God, it's freezing.
The circle of hell that's freezing, but Ethan wouldn't really deserve hell per se. It's the afterlife.
My body.
Yeah, it's the river Styx.
You're so dumb.
Ellen? How are you here?
You're dead.
Dead? I mean, Miranda. She... No. I still have to save Rose.
Wrong. It wasn't Miranda. You were always dead.
What are you saying? I can still...
See? Miranda didn't kill you. You mean you didn't think it was weird? No matter how much you got hurt? Remember. Years ago, the Baker house. You were murdered by Jack. You died there 3 years ago.
That's impossible. No way.
You shouldn't even be able to walk around.
Quit messing with my head.
You shouldn't be walking.
Screw you! Then what am I? Yeah. I did all that. Rose. Mia.
Now do you get it? Your whole body is nothing but mold. You can't ever see your family again.
Family. No. Rose. I have to save my daughter.
You're already dead. Dead!
Then I can't die. I'm already dead.
I will save Rose!
Man, well, you don't feel as bad about killing Jack in the end, even if he was against his, even if he was acting against his own will. It's still, the end result is the same, with Ethan dead. puppet, but a puppet can be dangerous. That's why, as much as I agree with a lot of things that Malcolm X said, one thing I don't agree with completely is aim for the puppeteer, not the puppet. Well, sometimes you gotta aim for both. Sometimes the puppet is gonna be the thing that's trying to kill you.
At last, he awakes.
Where am I?
My carriage, Ethan. You were having a nightmare.
Duke?
Your battle with Heisenberg was a sight to see. But to think Miranda would show herself.
How long have I been out?
Not long till dawn.
Duke, I need a favor. Take me to Miranda.
I assumed as much and am all... We should arrive shortly.
Thank you.
But Ethan, are you sure of this? Your body is, well, falling apart.
Yes.
Foolish of me to ask.
I'm gonna look up what that Latin phrase means later.
Speaking of foolish questions, who, what are you?
Even I can't quite answer that.
I know exactly what he is.
We're
He's a
here.
psychopomp.
I owe you one.
He was originally
Mr.
intended to be
Winter.
one of the...
I'm afraid you can't return to your old world any longer. Are you ready?
Yeah. I have to be. I gotta go.
I gotta get some health.
As you wish. Amat Victoria Coram. Uh-huh.
I don't know what he said.
I saw you eyeing that one.
Okay. Time to sell him Heisenberg.
Your journey nears its end. How about some reckless spending to finish it off?
Might as probably will. Hold on.
Thank you for your purchase.
Yep. Soon it's off to the afterlife.
I hope this one makes itself useful.
I don't have that much money.
What? Ah, it's fine. All finished. This may be our last meeting. Be sure you have all you need. Dissatisfied? I believe this is a fair price. Hard times, Ethan?
No, I just don't need it. I don't imagine that I'm gonna have too much ammo for the grenade launcher. I wonder if I should sell it. Might not be a good idea, but...
Because of all this commotion, I've lost an entire territory to transact in.
No, I don't think I need the grenade launcher. I think I can do it without it.
This simple modification can be done in just a moment.
Alright, let's get out of here.
Please, be well.
Thanks. Out of my way. I gotta keep going.
Little Ava, my beautiful daughter. Come to me. Ava, is that you? Oh, how I've missed you. What? My power is leaving me!
Rose! Miranda!
Interesting. Your body certainly isn't normal.
Yours,
Get Rose
yours.
to me! Now!
You will see. Once I kill you properly, everything...
Get her now! Let go!
I've spent a lifetime creating this moment. And you try to take it away from me. I will take what is due. My desires will be fulfilled! Rose is mine!
What the fuck?
You fulfilled your purpose, Mr. Winters. You disposed of my false children and awakened the glorious name I sent. Now, please do not worry for little Rose. I assure you I'll provide her with true happiness. So now you can die peacefully.
I'm not letting you get away!
Wonder if it can be done with one first aid spray. Probably not. But I'm gonna try. Not even one first aid spray, bro. Damn. Might have just fucked myself.
You fulfilled your purpose, Mr. Winters. You disposed of my false children and awakened the glorious name I sent. Now, please do not worry for little Rose. I assure you I'll provide her with true happiness.
I don't think you know
So
what
now
that
you
word
can
means.
die peacefully and permanently.
I'm not letting you get away!
There's nothing.
Who said anything about fear?
I shall finish this. Die. You understand the love of parent, child. How can you deny me?
Why the hell can't you realize Rose is my goddamn kid, not yours?
Cease this foolishness.
That music is epic.
Your time is up! Now die!
I really need some.
Die!
I mean, why does the Duke only have one first aid spray?
I've never seen a human live without his heart. Are you sure? How lucky you are to die before it.
Gotta use I need to use those mines. That's what I did wrong. Oh, I wish I hadn't got rid of that grenade launcher.
You fulfilled your purpose, Mr. Winters. You disposed of my false children and awakened the glorious Miranda. Now, please do not worry for little Rose. I assure you I'll provide her with true happiness. So now you can die peacefully and permanently. You understand?
I'm not letting you get away.
How can you deny me?
Why the hell can't you realize Rose is my goddamn kid, not yours?
I don't want to have to change the difficulty, but if that's the only way to beat this one first aid spray, I will.
I've never seen a human live without his heart. Are you sure you know? Your time is up! Now die!
Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to change the difficulty. Nothing I can do.
You won't interfere.
Probably the only chance I got of beating it as is.
The Metamycete saved me from the pits of despair. It granted me this splendid power.
Yeah, right. All it's done is drive you nuts.
Okay. I got further than I did before. Supposed to shoot those things when... Okay.
Hold still.
No. I could really
After all, everyone dies.
use some not handgun ammo, some health.
I can take any form You were truly a wonderful. Till now, of course.
Change difficulty. Yeah, that might be a good idea. Gook, you useless bastard, why don't you have more than one first aid spray? Come to think of it, I shouldn't have sold the grenade launcher, but it's a little late now.
You fulfilled your purpose, Mr. Winters. You disposed of my false children and awakened the glorious Megamycete. Now, please do not worry for little Rose. I assure you I'll provide her with true happiness. So now you can die peacefully. You understand the love of a parent.
Not letting you get away.
How can you deny me?
Why the hell can't you realize Rose is my goddamn
The
kid,
Megamycete
not yours?
saved me from the pits of despair. It granted me this splendid power.
Yeah, right. All it's done is drive you nuts.
Hold on, shoot that thing.
Oh, great Megamycete, hear my prayer!
Where you at?
Now, Mr. Winters, I think it's time you left things in my hands. Go on, rest.
The hell I
If I combine Rose with a Megamycete, my daughter will be made manifest at last! I've waited a century, all for this day. For my daughter.
Yeah, she's off her rocker.
Die. Why do you interfere? Surely you have no need of Rose now, so close to death.
She's my goddamn daughter, you psycho!
Don't resist. I will not let him or anyone else take Rose or my daughter. Your time is up! Now die! Why do you persist in this weakness?
Because I want you dead.
Those foreigners, they could do nothing to assuage my years of loneliness.
Ever think the problem might be you, Miranda? You're not capable of real love.
Die, 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 die. None shall interfere in my...
You don't have a grand plan.
This is how you end the Winters. To ensure I never see your face, I will feed... My daughter! My Ava!
Well, now you get to be with her.
Rose! Shh. Shh. It's all right, Rose. It's all right.
I love how there's a mind beeping.
Ethan! Ethan! Come on, Ethan. Come on, Ethan. Oh, no.
Chris,
Ethan. You did it. It's finished.
I think we've finished each other.
Ethan. We gotta move.
Wow, my mind is still
Keep
beeping to
moving,
this
Ethan.
day, they say.
There's a bomb in that thing that'll blow this whole village sky high. Hey, look at me. When I hit this trigger, we can't be anywhere near it. Ah, damn it. Mia's waiting for you. She's alive, you hear me? Alive.
Mia, I'm so sorry. I love you. Keep Rose safe.
Hey, hey. Hey. And you tell yourself. Now come on, it's not that much further.
Watch over her. Teach her to be strong.
God damn.
Goodbye, Rosemary.
Ethan.
Rose?
Go. Go, take us up now.
Wait! Where's Ethan?
Get moving. We have to get clear.
No! We can't go, not without my husband!
Mia, sit down and strap in.
Not before you tell me where Ethan is. I know he wouldn't abandon us. Tell me what's going on. Where? What was that?
I told you to sit down.
Where is he? Chris? What have you done?
He's gone. I tried. He stayed so we could all escape. I'm sorry.
Captain, you need to see this. BSAA didn't send soldiers. This is a bioweapon.
The hell were they thinking?
Orders, Captain.
Pick up the rest of the squad. Plot a course for BSAA Europe HQ. Someone's gotta pay.
So, then that means that the BSAA they were the one. Overall, I think this was a pretty good game. Better than the last one. And in a way, Chris gets not a daughter, but, well, he'll be more of a father figure present than Ethan will. Since he's dead, but... It's interesting how I could go from disliking Ethan in Resident Evil 7, which I played off screen, to liking him in the course of a game. But after all that, Mother Miranda didn't even care. No, of course she wouldn't. She didn't even care about Heisenberg, Moreau, Donna Bienviento, and I'm forgetting one. Dimitrescu. I didn't mean to forget her name, it was on the tip of my tongue, but it would be interesting if they ever could, well, I guess they kind of already did with the Birkins, because I know they cared about Sherry, but in their own fucked up way they cared about Sherry, and once they were,
gifts
well,
we gave, but more you took, she snarled. So more in turn is due. In a blink, the girl was trapped inside a mirror. Her parents, though, had searched all day and at last arrived. With rampant rage, Father fought the witch, while Mother's loving touch shattered the dark enchantment. But the witch was strong, and Father yelled, "Save our daughter!" So Mother bore their child to safety as the forest was consumed. Even now, the burnt forest is a grim reminder of Father's sacrifice. To this day, any child who stares too long into the charred wasteland will be haunted by nightmares of getting lost while picking berries.
They outdid themselves with this one. I guess what I was saying with the Birkin family, though, was they clearly care about Sherry to a point in their own messed up way, but ultimately William wasn't able to control himself once he was as G-Virus. When he injected himself with the G-Virus in his G-Virus form, he was a threat to Sherry. He was the polar opposite of what a good dad was supposed to be. So, you know, I saw a meme recently that said shitty dads, and it had Wesker and William Birkin, which I agree, and it said great dads, and it had Barry Burton and Ethan Winters, and I agree with that now too, because I've played Revelations 2. So before that, he was just kind of a one punch, one joke kind of character that made up the bulk of most of the memes that came out of the first game, such as the Master of Unlocking and You Are Almost a Jill Sandwich. Most of the quotable ones came from him. But Revelations 2 gave him the serious tone he needed. 7 was kind of a wacky game. It was a very wacky game. This game was also wacky in its own ways, but I think the storytelling was a lot better. The world felt larger. The world was larger. There's just more... There's a lot more when you're going through a castle, a factory, a village, a creepy dollhouse, and a fish factory. And that's not never mind. I was gonna make an off-color joke that would probably get this... You guys probably know where I was going with this. Anyway, Anyway... all those locations made this game feel like that much more of an open world. Whereas Resident Evil 7, it was largely linear. I'm not saying this wasn't linear in its own rights. Resident Evil is a pretty linear game compared to sandbox games, but it didn't feel like a linear game. And obviously there is some stuff you can do that you have a say in what order you do it in. But there were certain treasures that once they were gone, once you get past a certain point, you couldn't get back to it. Oh, it'd be interesting to check out the Japanese, maybe with subtitled versions of this. Oh, there's French voice cast, Japanese voice cast, Italian voice cast, Stefania De Pepe. German voice cast. Spanish voice cast. Chinese voice cast. Brazilian voice cast. Wonder how many different countries they're gonna... Russian. Wow. Yeah, if Chris is going to BSAA headquarters in Europe, then Resident Evil 9, which they say is going to be called Apocalypse, kind of like the movie. Which, yeah, if those movies by Paul W.S. and Anderson have the nerve to rip off of the source material, the games and all that, without having the heart and soul of it, it had the skeleton of it and nothing else. That's it. But, actually, not even the skeleton. A skeleton would imply more of a foundation. No, they had the skin of the Resident Evil characters and the clothing. That's pretty much it. But I didn't mind Resident Evil 4 stealing the laser trap that Alice dodged from the first movie. And I don't think it's that big of a deal if they take the name Apocalypse, the next game, from the one Resident Evil movie of the Paul W.S. Anderson movies that was sort of tolerable. The Apocalypse one was the best one of that mostly shitty franchise. So, Apocalypse should be good. If we're going to BSA HQ, I expect that game to be even bigger and larger than life than 8 and 7 were.
Do you think the little boy would be able to touch the moon?
Nobody can touch the moon. It's too far away.
Wait, what if he has a rocket ship?
Okay, then you can touch it, but it'd be very, very cool.
You were being silly. I don't think that...
Rosemary. And they're obviously probably still in Europe and they're still speaking English, so clearly, well, all that tells me that clearly an apocalypse did not happen.
Dad. Happy birthday.
A kind husband and loving father who put family before all else.
Sorry
he
I
did what he was
missed
supposed
last
to.
week. I have a lot of tests coming up. You know how it is. Talk of the goddamn devil. Duty calls.
She just snuck away. Yeah, so she had to
love
sneak
you.
away.
Yeah, I found her. Where else? Today of all days. We have a situation. You're needed. Evelyn.
Don't you ever call me that again.
Whoa, it's just a joke, Rose.
I can show you things even Chris doesn't know I can do.
We have a clear shot.
Stand down. I can handle it. She's just a kid.
Way to keep it together, Rose.
You're a lot like him, you know?
I know.
I guess we'll see with the Winter of Rose. See someone way off in the distance. I don't know why people think that's Ethan. That's probably Chris. Got it. Extra content shop. Okay. Alright, so the next time that we... Ooh, mercenary. Let's see what the concept art is. Never mind. Shadows of Rose. Okay, I'm gonna call it here. I'll check out what the Mercenaries is. Ooh. Maybe. But I'm not gonna do that right now. And I'll do the Shadows of Rose too. But not today. So that's all for now. Till next time. Sly Aspie out.
advised.